Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Frenzy. You thought you lost me? Well, guess what? I'm back, and I'm here to rock your socks off with Z-Max here beside me. We're really looking forward to the grand finals. We got the bananas versus watermelons. I'm really excited to see what happens. As for most points scored tonight, we have two players that are absolutely tied right now. We got Fetsy, who scored 3 goals for 7 points, and we have Nima Tesla, who scored 5 goals for 7 points. So we have Nima leading the pack with most goals scored, but for points we're tied between Fetsy and Nima. Very interesting stuff. Both these players really going off tonight, and I can't wait to see what happens here in the grand finals. What about you, Z-Max? Who do you got coming out of this one on top?
Ooh, I really don't know. Well, first of all, I want to say a quick hello to everyone. It's your favorite washed up YouTuber back on the mic to commentate this exciting grand final between Team Doma and Team Fetsy and the likes of bananas and watermelons. So who do I have? It's tough to say, really. You got the Doma v Alex dilemma here. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm leaning towards watermelons taking take it to the bracket reset, and maybe Doma's team to take it home in the bracket reset. I'm having a feeling that's what's gonna happen, because just the combination between Fetsy and Alexander is just kind of tough, you know, for some people.
So you're thinking a bracket reset, and Alexander and Fetsy Sainz taking it after the bracket reset.
No, don't they force a bracket reset and Doma takes it. Of course.
And Doma takes it after the bracket reset.
Yeah.
I say Doma, Ulu, Nick have this without a bracket reset. That is my prediction right now. But the thing about this is Alex, like I was saying earlier, knows how to get into Doma's dome. He knows how to get into his thinking process, and he knows his patterns. He's able to read them. But same goes for Doma. He knows how to read Alex. So I think it's really going to come down to the surrounding players to make the difference here. I feel like Doma and Alex kind of cancel each other out. It's down to Fetsy, Sainz, Ulu, and Nick to make things happen on either side. And we've seen some crazy things come out of Ulu today. I'm very impressed with his offensive capabilities, and I'm seeing a different part of Ulu I've never seen before, so I gotta give it to Doma, Ulu, Nick. I think they take this.
And I'm seeing a different arena than we've seen before. Look at this. This is definitely a mistake. But I couldn't help myself. I needed to show this. I'm sorry. This is poetic stuff, really. Ulu, you are not ever going to be hosting my lobbies again. Yeah, really tough stuff. So let's I just had to show it. Let's go back. I'm gonna leave that lobby while they figure that one out. So
get that. We got everybody in the chat saying play it out.
You know what? As much as I would love them to play it out, I'm with the chat on this one, even though I don't have my chat open or anything. I got way too many windows open today. But I would love to see them play it out, but just for the sanity of how much they've played for this, I'd like them to play it out fair, you know, fair and square, I suppose. Arena 8 tournament maybe coming soon? I don't know, we'll see. But that does sound like something interesting. So you're saying Doma, Ulu, and Nick take it?
I do. I think they take this. That is my prediction. I think they're going to take it in without a bracket reset, but I think Fetsy, Alex, Sainz are going to get a game or two on them. I think it's going to go to the 5.
Yeah, and as a reminder for everyone in the chat, it is a best of 5 this time around, so we will be seeing a little bit more action here from both of these two teams, unlike the best of 3s that we have, and I'm loving it. I love me some best of 5 bracket resets. Grand finals, so I'm really interested to see that, because I don't know, just something about Fetsy and Alexander playing together on the same team is making me want to lean towards them with my absolute analytical statistics that I just made up. I think I'm gonna side with blue for the first series.
Right on. And I'm looking at the chat here. We got so many people asking for a figure 8 tournament, and that is something that has not been done yet. Show of hands in the chat, how many people would like to see a figure 8 tournament? I wonder how that would even go. That, you know what, Z-Max, I think that's something that some of the staffing surrounding the esports section of Roller Champions should really look into. I would love to be part of a figure 8 tournament. You know what? Let's make it happen, chat. You guys ask and you shall receive. We'll see what we could do for this.
I'll put it on the big old bucket list.
Yeah,
things to do for
that on the whiteboard.
For Roller Champions. I'll definitely slap that one on there. Because I am interested to see, because I'm a really big fan of just the game mode Arena 8s, because when it's in, I play it. I play it just by myself because I got no one to play with. But I play it. Yes, I play it by myself. Judge me. And I like it just as much as 2v2. I don't know which one I like more, but Arena 8 is just I don't know. It's something about the walls, the smoothness of the skating, that just, you know, it's so enjoyable. I was actually at one point thinking of making a 10-minute of smooth skating video in Arena 8. Just 10 minutes of silent smooth skating, because it's just so satisfying to skate in that arena. But maybe it's just me, I don't know.
It is so easy to get speed, and I often find myself close to the ceiling, and I almost wonder what some of these S-tier players are capable of in a different map setting like that. The different mechanics that are geared just to that arena alone, I think would be great content. So definitely something I would look forward to. And like Mystery said, you know, once TFL finishes up and Challenger mode and all that other stuff, all that other jazz, we are going to be looking to fill the void with some new and exciting stuff. So, you know, keep your eyes open. You might see a figure 8 coming up.
Yeah, figure 8, flip that over, got the little infinity symbol. I don't know.
Hey, look at that.
Purple as well. Purple as well.
Oh, there's something there. There's something there for sure.
I don't know. But I was gonna ask you, since you got the stats open, or if you do, if you could get them open real quick, who out of these 6 players are topping the stat sheet for points scored and goals scored? Because I know we talked about Nima being the top, and so I was just interested to see who it was. Fetzy, right? If I'm not mistaken, is leading the goal scoring.
So Fetzy and Nima are both tied for the most points scored in the event tonight. After that, we have a 2-way tie for second place, and that is between Sainez and Nick. They are second right now. They're tied for 6 points. Tied for 7 is Fetzy and, again, Nima. Now, if we're looking at goals scored, there's only one player ahead of the pack, and that is Nima. Nima is leading everybody. He's got 5 goals in the donut tonight, 5 successful goals without them being saved. The next highest player to get that would be a tie between Doma and Fetzy with 3 goals each. So we're looking at some really great stats here.
Nima is a 1-point enjoyer. What can I say? A little bit of me there, because I do like me some ones. And you can see he's converting the most amount of goals, and it's definitely, I mean, it works. You know, even though he's not in here, it works to get up on the score sheet and getting the most amount of points by just kind of doing the ones. A death by 1,000 needles is what we used to call it back in the day with Flurp. Back when we used to play that kind of strategy. Still do, but I love me some ones. I do love me some ones. It seems like there is a little bit of a miscommunication or something, but Ulu's not inviting me to the lobby. So John, I want to ask you, were you surprised by the Ulu pick from Doma in the beginning? Since Doma had the first pick, were you surprised that came out?
I was beside myself. I was completely and utterly expecting an Alexander pick. I just thought it was definitely going to be Alex, but he went ahead, he picked Ulu. And then after that, he ended up with Nick, who no other team wanted. And Nick has been showing up huge tonight. Same with Ulu. Ulu has been performing like I've never seen before. So Doma, I don't know if Doma knows something that the rest of us don't, but what a great pick by Doma to pick up Ulu and then end up with Nick. This team is sick.
Yeah, well, we will see if it is a great pick in this grand final whenever they decide to invite me into the lobby. Who knows? Maybe they're playing their game, but I'm not counting it because I'm not watching it. So,
exactly.
But who knows? Maybe the Ulu pick might have not been the smartest because I was definitely looking at an Alexander XV pick. But Dome wanted to change things up, spice things up a little bit, and maybe shut down this whole debate about who's better, Doma or Alexander. Because if Doma comes out on top here, is there really any more debate? I mean, it seems like on paper, Alexander and Fetzy should be the favorites to win. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But I don't know, for some reason. That's why I'm being so hesitant to saying that Doma wants to win. But if Doma does pick it out with the bananas today and take it home, I think will there be no more debate about who really is the NA top player. I don't know, John, do you agree with this kind of thinking? I don't know, maybe I'm just spouting complete nonsense.
Well, here's the thing, right? I've been calling out Doma for months as being the best player NA. And the thing here that Doma is doing is I don't know if he's intentionally doing this or not, but he is proving that it's not his teammates that are making the difference, that he can adapt no matter who he plays with, and he can get things done. He knows when to clutch up, and his critical thinking is always on point. So I think this is a huge moment for Doma. If he does win this event, for me, that is pretty much telling me he is the best player NA.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something to think about for people that are saying who's better, Alexander or Doma. If people are, I mean, talking about it, I suppose. Maybe no one really cares, and maybe it's just a debate I have with myself at night every once in a while. But nonetheless, we're going straight into the action, and so is Team Watermelons as they're progressing really quick with 6 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. Sainez gonna pass it above to Alexander, who's gonna go ahead and dive, pass it over to Fetzy. They are wanting to make this game quick.
And now we have Fetzy coming around the spine, looking for gate 4 here. It's Fetzy. They're going to get it. There's 3 on the donut. Alex through over top. Oh my gosh, Alex wanting to end this quickly. He's getting into Doma's head, playing extremely aggressively. He's going to pass that one over to Fetzy. He's got defenders on his tail. Defender in front of the donut. He's cutting back in behind. Oh, he goes for the shot, and it's Ulu with an amazing save, just like Ulu does.
Wow. Fetzy thought he had him beat. But not so much. And now will the tides really turn in favor of the bananas as Ulu is dodging left and right. Gonna dump over ahead to Nick, who's gonna pick it up. Maybe. Yes, he does. Gonna pass it up to Doma. An obvious pass there. It looks like the goal is open. Take it, Doma. Yes, he does. 1 point enjoyers. Love it to see it.
You gotta love to see it. It's a 1, yeah, sure, but the net's completely open. Why not take that cushion? All right, you're gonna get some breathing room. You're gonna be able to go around maybe for some more points, but at least get the 1 on the board, and just to show yourself that you could get ahead of the pack. Now I'm super impressed with how the Watermelons were able to get 3 laps so quickly on the bananas. That's definitely got to be stressing Doma out. So I could see him definitely changing his playstyle to play a little bit more carefully here, especially on defense side of things. Now we've got Nick on the inside wall. It's gonna be a pass out to Doma, who gets smucked by Alexander, moving backwards for the first gate. It's Alex looking for a pass. He's gonna dive down. It's Fetzy. He's got no speed, so he dive passes over to Sainez on the outside wall, trying to get around Doma, and it's gonna be a miss pass. This one is free. Alex coming up with ball possession, coming down. He's got a defender right in front of him, and it's Doma. What a clash between these two players tonight.
One thing I will say about the attack in the early doors there from the blue team Watermelons is they had the entire team dispositioned to get just these easy laps. It was just really poor rotations from bananas, but not anymore. It seems like they've recuperated. They've regained possession, and Doma now opening the third point. My bad. Ulu now skating around, going to just toss that one in. Great stuff from Ulu to make it 4-0.
Isn't this crazy? Ulu has been all over the place tonight. I've said we've called out his name so many times. He's in front of the net blocking passes. He's dumping passes in or dumping shots into the net all night. He's been great. This is a completely different Ulu than I'm used to seeing, and I'm so excited for Bananas having Ulu on the team. Doma is shining with Ulu at his side, and just these guys are playing so good, so good. Now Ulu with the ball, he's gonna pass it over to Nick, who's also been a very big part of this team tonight. And Nick on the inside wall. Nick is famous for his footwork. He's got great footwork, and he's got very good dodges. Very hard to hit him. And Nick moving backwards now, looking for a pass. It's Doma Rocket on the inside. He's gonna find him for the pass. Doma falls straight down, lost all speed, looking for pass options. He's gonna find Ulu on the top left. Oh, but the pass misses, and that one is in the hands of Sainez.
One thing I will say about Ulu, Ulu has always been great. Ulu has always been a fantastic player. One of the top for sure, even since the Golden Boys era way back when. But today, it's not more that I'm just surprised that he's playing well. It's just a different type of Ulu. We're seeing a much more offensive Ulu as opposed to a defensive Ulu, because we know Ulu as a much more defensive player, stuff like that. But with the help of Doma on offense, it's really making it, really transforming Ulu almost into a more offensive player, which is really interesting to see. So, hey, maybe that's the combination that really needed to happen. For Doma, for them to take it all the way. Ulu now on his way, going forward. Yeah, it seems like he heard me.
Oh, and as the fame gets to his head, they end up losing the ball. It's now Fetzy with the ball. And looking for a pass here up inside the bowl is Alexander. He's coming down looking for options. He finds Sainez on the outside. High up on the wall. He's got speed coming down inside. It's off to Fetzy in behind the net. He could have taken a one, but it wouldn't help. They need more points on the board at this point of the game. A little over 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this matchup. It's Sainez looking to make something happen. It's off to Fetzy on the outside rather. Inside Sainez. Quick pass as he gets tackled. It's Alex
open!
inside.
It's open! Take it! Take the shot! Please take the shot!
They're going for more. Z-Max, take it away!
Please take the shot, man. It was an open three. You still have half the game to play, bro. Like, what's going on? But maybe they wanna prove me wrong. Sainez! Oh no! And that's what you get. This is the type of stuff you get when you don't take your open three. I was even gonna say to take the open one, man. You still got 2.5 minutes left to play. You can get the one, then get the three. They had the three open, didn't take the three. I think they only got themselves to blame there.
It was completely open. I was so surprised he didn't take the three. And when I saw him continue, I'm like, okay, they're going for game win, but still, why? Right at that point. But
right.
Now with the ball, and we got Doma Rocket, and that's final gate right there, gate 4. That's for 1 point. That will seal the deal for Bananas. Doma Rocket up on the inside wall.
Nice tackle.
This is a loose ball, and that was a very well-timed tackle. However, Ulu maintains ball possession for the Banana team here, looking for options. He's got 3 defenders, but What an amazing shot. What a great try. Unfortunately, it was just a bit too high.
Yeah, this is the type of commentary you get from me. Just screamentary, you know? Instead of actually commentating over what happened, just scream over it. That'll fix it. But what a interesting shot there from Ula. Gotta respect that shot just a little bit over the net there. Unfortunate for him. Alexander now progressing with Sainez, passing it over to Fetzy. Now, see, at this point, you got to go for 5. Now a 1 or 3 won't do. But hey, had they taken it earlier, that 1 would have been free and you would have been 4-4.
That's right. And that's just the way it goes, right? If the net's open, you really got to decide whether you want to put it in or not. And the deciding factor is how much time is left on the clock.
Exactly.
If you got more than 2 minutes, take that 3.
Yeah.
That would have really made the difference here.
I totally agree, man. I don't know what Alexander was thinking not taking that 3. Because as you can see, it's really biting them now. Because now they got to fight back for possession with 10 seconds left. And that's going to be a very difficult task when Ulu has the ball. 6-5-4, 3-2-1. Definitely not getting tackled. And that game is going to go to Team Bananas as that one is ended by Ulu.
So Bananas winning the first game of this best of 5 series, and that one is Doma, Ulu, and Nick bringing it to the table 1-0. It was a close game, but it didn't have to be close. It could have been much different. But you know what? Let's go on to the second match. See if Fetzy, Alex, and Sinez can, be more satisfactory with taking lower goals. If that net is open, take the shot. Anything to put your team in front or closer to the front is better than nothing.
Right, exactly. And like we were saying, like they ended up getting the one open. There was it would have been no issues. It would have been 4-4 had they taken that 3. So that decision really probably costed them. Well, it definitely costed them. But will it cost them in the long run? We'll see. We'll see.
What a way to start the grand finals, right?
Yeah.
We get a Chupo shot. We get a wide open 3 missed. We had the figure 8 arena.
Oh yeah, this was so exciting. I already forgot about that.
This has got to be probably the most memorable grand final I've ever started casting. My goodness. Okay, here we go. This is the second of our best of 5. We got a fresh 7 on the clock once again, and Z-Max up in the booth with myself, John G, and we got a bunch of action coming your way as the ball is getting ready to come out of the cannon. Z-Max.
All right, and it's out. Doma's gonna be the one to scoop it up. Moving up, using the ledge there, like Stealth mentioned. It is, or not Stealth, it was Cross, I believe. It's a very, oh my goodness. One attack from Alexander, but back on the train of thought that I was saying, it's a very risky place to take. However, it is very beneficial to take it because it gives you a nice little jumping boost as Nig gets a phenomenal spin tackle, and that is an amazing wall transfer from Doma. Now they're on the offensive.
And now we have Doma Rocket on the inside or outside of the bowl there, and we have a bit of a toss-up between these two teams. It's getting a little bit violent. Fetzy goes for a pass. It's gonna bounce. Sinez with the recovery. He's gonna shoot that one up to Alex. Quick pass over to Fetzy. He gets taken by Doma. Doma tries to cut, but it's not fast enough. Sinez coming away with it. They still need that first gate. They're really trying to feed around here. It's almost like trying to get away from 3 sharks circling you. These defenders are so good at surrounding you and taking away your options to the point where you got to do things like that. A risky self-pass, which allows you to end up losing it.
Oh, Nelly Fetzy, was that really necessary? Yeah, maybe you needed a little bit more speed. But now Ulu receives the pass from Doma, an instant pass back to Nig. Doma's gonna get up on this wall, not gonna receive the pass as the positioning of the blue team is way away from Nick, dodging Sinez there, looking for an open pass, gets it to Ulu, who is just barely missed by Alexander, takes the shot, unfortunately misses, and Fetzy scoops that one up.
And now we have Fetzy with the ball, moving backwards. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. It's Sinez gonna grab this one. They still need gate 1. Getting around Doma Rocket is very tough, but he does it. Outside, it's Alex. He gets smucked on the outside wall. Ulu with a nice dive to recover it. Looking for a pass. He's got Nick, but he's covered. Nick does end up getting away from that defender, and he's open for the pass. He's got speed. Moving around the bowl. He's going to cut back to the left. Nick is up on the outside wall. Oh, and what an intercept by Sinez. Very well read there by Sinez. What a great intercept.
Yeah, Fetzy clearly didn't like that one. Decided to leave the session after that. I'm gonna have to get in the game master here by the name of Razy. It seems like at least we didn't have any points on the clock, or on the game, so we should be safe to restart that one. So apologies for that, but Fetzy really didn't like apparently that his teammate made such a great interception. So he was like, not having it.
Intercept, Fetzy leaves.
Great intercept there by Sinez for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So I believe that was what, two gates, maybe 3, with no points on the board. Orange possession.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the game master here to see what the ruling is on this. We might just be okay. So I'm getting a word. I'm getting word that we are resetting to 5 minutes, and I believe they're gonna be playing it out from 5 minutes.
Okay.
Is if the game master is gonna be around here to confirm, that's what we're gonna do. Of course, Razy, the main man. Everyone who's not following Razy right now, what are you doing? Give him a follow. Man is an amazing Roller Champions player himself, and clearly is able to put on these great productions for these 6-man games. So I hope everyone is enjoying everything so far. John, how's been your experience in this 6-mans? I know you did the August the Aspect Invitational. How does this compare to the previous 6-mans tournament that we had?
When comparing this to the last one was great. You could definitely feel it was community made and community based. Now, same goes with this one. This one was made by mostly Razy with help from a lot of other people. And it's for the community. 6-man has always been for the community, and that's something Razy brought to us. Now, when comparing this one to the last one, this one's production quality is like times 10. Like so much better than the last one. And if this one is that much better, I can only imagine the future of 6-man's events to come. I'm really looking forward to it. And I've had a blast with this one, helping Razy last night set a few things up for this tonight. And along with the other people that have been helping out, it's been absolutely amazing. So yeah, this event has been so great to cast on, and I was so happy that he reached out for me to cast on this one, because I love these. I love these so much.
Yeah, okay, so we got the confirmation from the Mr. Razy himself that we are going to be playing from kickoff at 5 minutes. So that's going to be what we're going in. Since the score was 0-0, it's makes things a whole ton easier. So yeah, it's going to be great. But yeah, on the whole 6-mans talk, if you are not playing 6-mans and want to play 6-mans, use the commands in the Twitch title. I believe there's a command there, and you can join the Not Waiting lobby and hop into some 6-mans action yourself. There's S rank, A rank, open queue, whatever you want. Find people to play with, stuff like that. Definitely recommend it. I myself do enjoy playing my 6-mans, and like you as well, John. We play a lot. We played a lot when we were in A rank, and that was a blast.
Yeah, you know what? It's so good that I find myself playing 6-mans more than I find myself playing ranked. And a big part of this of that is because 6-mans has gotten me to play so much better. The community involved with 6-mans, nobody holds anything back. Everybody's willing to teach you. Everybody's willing to help you become a better player. And that's what I really love about the people that surround 6-mans. And Razy has always made it a very welcoming, comfortable place for absolutely everyone. So definitely !6-mans in the chat. Come join us. And you too can have a chance at being featured in one of these invitationals. Exactly. And that alone should be enough for you to get in on it.
Yeah. One thing that you mentioned is just getting better at the game. 6-mans is definitely the place to do it. Besides the Twins Reviews YouTube channel, that is also a great place to get better at Roller Champions. But 6-mans, yes, it has definitely made me better. It has made a lot of people better. So if you're looking to better your skill level in Roller Champions, 6-mans is the place to be. So for sure. And it seems like everything is, looks like everything is getting set back up, which is very good news for me, because we are jumping into Game 2. Let me remind you, Doma's team, which is the, I'm blanking on the name.
Bananas.
Bananas, yes, Bananas. How could I blank? Bananas, orange team. They're 1-0 up. This is Game 2, and we're at the Zen Temple.
And here we go, guys. I hope you brought your yoga mats, because we're about to find our chakra between the fruits. And I'm really looking forward to this event.
I
can't. So we got 5 on the clock. We're going to be playing this one out. We did lose Fetsy in the last one, so let's see if we can complete match 2. And here we go, waiting for the face-off. Who's going to get this one? Could be Fetsy, Doma Rocket, or Alexander. Yeah. Alexander going to start us off. Inside wall. Fetsy coming down on the inside. That's a pass to the outside. Alexander gets it. And that is a hop over the defenders. He loses the ball, and it's Nick for the change of possession. Z-Max.
Yeah, Fetsy just didn't want Sinus to outshine him, so he was like, we got to restart. I got to recuperate, do it all over again. And we are back to the time that it all happened, and now Ulu is on the offensive himself, dodging, ooh, really close, getting real close and personal there with Alexander, passing it over to Nick, who gets real close to Fetzy. But the offensive placement here for Nick is not the greatest, as his teammates are not quite close to get a pass. Ulu is there, though, moving in. Oh, just missed by Sainez. And Fetzy reads it perfectly. Wow.
The way he came out of the net there to get the ball back, it was ballsy, but it worked. Thank goodness that worked. And now Fetzy moving backwards, looking for Alex on the left side. He's going to find him. No! Double rocket with a perfectly placed intercept. Alexander says, no, give me that back, bro. Sainez now on the outside. And he's moving forward between two defenders. And it's off to Fetzy. He's got gate 3. Looking for gate 4. He's gonna scoop back a little bit with the brakes. Oh, just missed by a blue player. And that one's going to be change of possession. Nick picking it up. And barely missed there, but Fetzy gonna come back, and this one's a toss-up between the two teams for possession. Sainez for gate 1. Fetzy coming down inside the bowl. That one's through gate 2. It's loose. Double rocket coming up with change of possession again.
Yeah, Alexander just came up short there on that dive. He just mistimed his placement and was unable to get that ball back. But now it's time for Team Bananas, our orange team, to attack. They are 1-0 up in this series, as suggested by the little stars there, which are a great design choice, Razy, by the way. I love those little stars that signify the best of series. Props to you for that. Moving up to Sainez now. Moving into the bowl. Going backwards, I like this little backwards strategy. Fetzy's open there. Yeah, he's going to receive the pass. Alexander receives that one. Going to hit that checkpoint, move back, decides to cut back. Doesn't have a lot of speed, dives. Can he get the pass away? Oh, this one's close. This one's close.
This one's got me on the edge of my seat. And I don't even know how ZMax, because I got handles on the side of my chair. And Fetzy now with the ball. I just can't believe how stressful this is. I'm sweating and I'm not even playing. It's Simon's on the outside. Through gate 3, looking for gate 4. This is going to be for 3 points on the donut. This is going to be huge if they can get it. Alex passes to Fetzy. He's in behind the net. He gets it. What a crazy dunk. Great team play here by the Watermelons.
Nice, Fetzy, nice. Great pass option there from Alexander. Passes it right in Fetzy's hands, who has an open dunk, the clearest dunk you'll ever have. Fetzy is going to get that three-pointer. And does that put him as the top goal scorer? We're going to have to double check with our stats department. Very high production quality by having a stats department, by the way, may I say. Now, Orange Team Bananas need to get the ball back with 2 minutes left on the clock. I think they're going to fall prone to some roller champions, however Cross called it, by just stalling the ball here, because 3-0 is a perfect time to be stalling, I suppose, if you really need that game.
And now we have Doma Rocket coming down the spine with it. It's a pass for the Nick. All 3 defenders were on Nick. That was a gang up if I've ever seen one. My goodness. Very aggressive defenders there, and with that, they're able to get the ball back. Watermelons really wanting to protect their lead right now, maintaining distance from those defenders. They don't need to play too aggressive, but they did end up losing the ball there. But now before Fetzy can get it back for the blue team here, it's Watermelons ball control, playing the waiting game, trying to run that clock and just play safe. They don't need to force anything. It's only a minute left on the clock. They could play safe and still maintain the win here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Playing the clock now, I mean, usually it's a bit early to start playing it right now, but they're 3-0 up. They really need this game, and it's definitely they're going to be doing that. And my amazing stat department actually did confirm that Fetzy is now the best striker in this tournament with 10 total points. Nima still has the most goals, which is 5, but Fetzy has the most points. That's what matters, Alexander! What an interception!
That was a great interception around the net. They definitely needed that if they want to protect their lead. It's Fetzy now, outside wall with a self-pass. Inside, he's got speed, gets past Domo with a dive. It's a back pass to Alexander. Coming down the outside of the bowl, hits the spine. He's got air. Oh, but he's honored by Nick. A very great tackle by Nick, but Fetzy gets it back. He does miss his own self-pass, though. Not before he scoops it back up. That donut's open for one. Is he going to go for the Chupo, or is he just going to protect it? I think he's definitely
protecting it. Wow, wow, wow. Well done from Fetzy. Definitely taking my MVP for that game. Fetzy just completely outshines them 1-1 in this best of 5. Bananas versus watermelons. I mean, it's getting close. It's getting real close, real close. So definitely interested to see how game 3 is looking for us.
There's a lot of great team potential between Fetzy and Alexander, their synergy. And then you got Sainez as well with really great passing.
That score is wrong, by the way. Just wanted to clear that up. It is 1-1.
It is now 1-1 in this best of 5. Yes,
exactly. We'll get that stat department to fix it.
Yeah. So Fetzy, Alex, and Sainez played very well there in the adaptation round. They knew what they had to do, and I really liked that they got the 3 on the board. Fetzy did an amazing job after that pass from Alex, and they held on to it. You know, they played safe. They used that cushion to their advantage, and that's why they were able to come back to 1-1 in this best of 5. So it's going to be interesting to see how Doma, Ulu, and Nick bring this around here in game 3.
Just a little bit of technical difficulties there with the update, but 1-1 it is, by the way, as you can see by this amazing scoreboard that's going to appear on your screen very, very soon. It is 1-1. Watermelons dominating that one, I would say, because of Fetzy's amazing offensive gameplay there. And there you go. Would you look at that? 1-1. Who do you think takes game 3?
You know what? I think Doma and the Bananas take this. I think they know what they did last game, and I think they're gonna fix it. And it's gonna be interesting to see if they can put the Band-Aid on the wound here and maintain a lead in this best of 5 series. As for now, we have Fetzy with the ball, in the bowl, and that's gonna be a pass over to Alexander inside. A quick pass back, but it's gonna be missed as the player was going too quickly coming down from the wall. Now we have Ulu with the ball. Ulu's been popping off all night tonight. It's really good to see him still in this here in the grand finals. Doma now coming through gate 2. That's gate 3. Self pass. He's got speed. He's getting technical with it, and you'll love to see it. Doma coming down in the ball, but Fetzy's gonna meet him. It looks like Fetzy's been reading Doma all night on defense.
Doma now moving into the bowl by himself. Got support of the likes of Ulu and Nick ahead of him. But Sainez is just way better, and well, way better than Doma. Is pretty hard to do, but he definitely. Oh, I thought he hit the demon there. Really, these guys are really fooling me with how quick things change in this game. Sainez just hopping over that. Fetzy is positioned very well for a pass here. Do they take the 1? I think they should. Ulu is there. Alexander in open lane. No, he's gonna not take the 1 again. My heart.
That just hurts, doesn't it? Open one. Fetzy goes and corrects the mistake. Fetzy says, Alex, you should have put that in. So Fetzy goes and puts it in for him. And there you have it. It's 1-0. And they, again, you have this little cushion to use. When you've got that much time on the clock, it's open, you take it.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. Thank you, Fetzy. He's probably just listening into our casting. He's like, yeah, I gotta listen to the casters, for sure. Now it's back out again in the hands of the blue team, the Watermelons.
And now we have Sainez. That's going to be a pass inside wall to Fetzy. He's moving backwards. He's got space. He's going to get a nice self-pass. He's maintaining speed. A little bit of a trip up, but that's okay. He gets it off to Sainez with a pass. Fetzy gets the ball back, but he's lost all speed, all control. There's not really much he could do there to defend himself from those defenders. So now we have Nick with the ball. And like I said earlier, Nick's ground game is something to treasure because it is very hard to tackle him. When he's got the ball and minimum speed, you think, I got him. No, Nick will dance around you like it's 1999. It's crazy. All right, now we've got Alex, and that is a self-pass up the outside wall, and he's moving backwards with the ball. It's going to be a pass over to Fetzy. Inside wall, Fetzy looking for a pass. He's going to cut through the spine. All 3 defenders on him. That's crazy. They really painted a target on Fetzy's back. Alex now moving backwards, looking for the sling. He gets it. He's got the speed. It's back off the Fetzy. Second gate. It's Alex now looking for gate 3. He's going to have Sidez up, but he's not going to utilize him for the pass. He feels confident. And likewise, it's Sidez. Inside wall coming down. That donut's open for 1. Do they take it? No. Oh, maybe they do. Fetzy.
Oh, no.
Take it once.
Oh,
but it's going to be miss. Oh, that's got to be heartbreaking, Z-Max.
Fetzy is actually, with the previous goal that he scored, it does put him as the most goals and most points scored in this tournament. Maybe he wanted a little bit more of that. Unfortunately, couldn't convert there right next to the net. Doma gets taken out by Alexander. Sainez there to pick it up. But Fetzy has been the best striker. He's getting the golden boot, or should I say the golden loop ball, maybe? Golden hand, golden, I don't know. Maybe golden hand or golden loop ball is a little bit better. But Fetzy is definitely on track for that trophy.
Fetzy definitely showing out tonight for this event, playing top of his game, and the stats are a direct reflection of how he's been performing tonight. And now we have Fetzy outside in the ball. That's going to be a pass to Simons, who gets hit. Oh, wowzers is right. That was a bad hit. I almost felt that in my jaw. My goodness. Okay, we have Nick now moving backwards, looking for a pass. He's going to find Doma Rocket on the outside wall. That is the second gate off to Ulu. Looking for third gate. He finds it. And moving backwards, playing safe. They do not want to lose possession of this ball.
Oh,
and just as I say that, I might as well just jinxed it. They lose possession.
Wow, that was an amazing dive kick by Alexander there to get Ulu out of the possession. Doma now recovers it. 2 minutes 40 left to play. Nick now in possession. Great tackle there from Fetzy. Fetzy has been my outstanding player right now, and that's hard to be when you have Doma and Alexander in the same game. So I gotta really give it to him, man. Fetzy is showing up real good. He's hearing me. He's hearing me. He has the stream on right now. Is he even listening to his teammates? Maybe he's just listening to the stream.
You know what? Maybe that's the secret, guys. That's the secret. No comms. You just listen to streamcasters and you're good to go. Now, one of my possible MVPs for the night, whether the stats reflect on this or not, is Ulu. He's going to go ahead and pass that over, but it's not going to go as Alexander scoops it up. That is the second gate now already, looking for third. He's inside wall. He's got Fetzy over to the right. Fetzy barely getting his hands on that one. It's a quick pass to Alex. That was perfectly timed. Alex now going to put a stop with the brakes. It's Sidez with the ball. He goes for the shot, but it's going to be knocked away free as the ball falls gracefully into Banana's palms. Here we go. Now it's Doma Rocket with the ball, looking for gate 2. He's going to dive past it over to Ulu. Ulu been playing great all night. Outside wall coming in off the spine. He's got height. He's got speed. He's got gate 3 as well. Here's Doma Rocket. There's a 1 on the donut. Here's Nick. He puts it in. What a great show and performance from Nick, doing the crossfade above the net to get that one in.
Nicely done there from Nick. Doma hesitated to shoot there, gives it over to Nick, and Nick slots it home right at the top of the net there. One of the best places to shoot into when you got people diving through the net, because usually it's the toughest place to be when saving the ball. So placing your shots at the very top of the net is usually smart when people are diving through the net, because rarely are they going to be at the very tippity top. So greatly plays there by Nick. And now, can the Watermelons respond? I think they can. We'll see.
And now we have Alexander up high inside the ball. He's going to get across the defender there, and a nicely timed dump to get around the last defender. Fetzy going to scoop that one up, not before getting spin kicked by Nick. Oh my goodness, and Doma Rocket coming out of the chaos with it and trying to find a way around Fetzy. Fetzy has been really hard to get by tonight on defense. Now it's Nick with the ball outside wall. Nick just showing us what he's capable of with that last one. We are tied. It's 25 seconds left in the match. This can very well be the Bananas' last possession. Are they going to be able to bring this one back?
Maybe it's smelling a little bit like overtime. I don't know, because they need one more gate to open that donut. Nick going in. Doma's gonna go for the keeper, and he does get him. He shoots, he misses. Can they recover the ball? Ulu gets it. He's gonna shoot. No! He misses again, and Alexander recovers the ball. We're in overtime.
I was smelling fruit. Z-Max was smelling overtime, and I think his nostrils are just a bit better than mine. We got overtime. Here's Fetzy now cutting back after grabbing gate 2. It's gate 3. Alexander will have one defender to beat in front of the goal. It's Ulu, one of the best goalies in the league. Alex now, look at that. It looks like a beehive. The bees are swarming around. And Fetzy's gonna go ahead with a huge dump. Oh my God. The watermelons coming back. It's now 2-1 on the series, and the watermelons are leading.
Fetzy coming through yet again with a great shot, putting him well ahead of other players in points and goals scored. I'll need a more accurate update on what those numbers exactly are, but we will get it to you, putting the watermelons 2-1. There you go.
Oh my goodness. This is Feburary Frenzy. My goodness, I'm really loving the performance from both these teams. Doma, Ulu, and Nick definitely need to come up with a different strategy if they want to keep up here in this best of 5. Fetzy, Alex, and Sinez, all they need is one more win for the bracket reset. I cannot believe what's happening. This is crazy. And you know what? I thought Doma, Ulu, Nick was going to take this, but you know what? Z-Max is right. I think we're going to see. I think we're gonna see a bracket reset.
Yes, it's surely smelling like it, as they do get a lead on the Bananas with 2-1, as you can see right there. Beautiful stuff from Fetzy. And my stats department right there is coming in clutch by telling me what the stats are. So let's have a look at this. Fetzy with 6 goals and 12 whole points. He's got 3 1s and 3 3-pointers. He's just been an outstanding striker today.
My goodness, I guess you could say Fetzy's on a frenzy right now because we got so many goals scored by him. He has just been absolutely a menace with the ball tonight. It's really great to see that from a PlayStation player as well. Very impressive. So now we have Fetzy moving backwards with the ball, looking for options. He's got 2 defenders in front of him, weaves through traffic with a nice dive pass, which ends up in the Sinez's hands, and then it's back to Fetzy. They're really utilizing Fetzy here.
Unfortunately, couldn't utilize him well enough there, as Doma gets a nice spin kick off of him and gets him dispossessed. Ulu now progressing backwards, getting chased by Alexander. Ulu still making his way forward, gonna cut back a little bit. Unfortunately, does not connect the pass. Great self-pass, I must say. It just worked out very friendly for him in the end. Doma dodging, can't really commit to a pass just yet, as he does commit to Nick. Somehow Nick gets the ball and the tackle there on Alexander, and he's gonna progress. Team Blue is dispositioned. Nick can go for this toss. Maybe he needs a little bit of help from Doma. Doma's gonna move in. He wants more. He wants more.
Oh, Doma definitely wants more. They want to get back into this. It's the best of 5, and they're down 1 already in the series score. So Doma, at this point, you know his decision-making. He knows he needs to clutch up, and he's going to do just that. It's now Ulu with the ball. 2 defenders narrowly missing him. It's the best of Doma. What a crazy alley-oop dunk. That was absolutely amazing to watch.
All right, after that point, I must say the points, I will need an update as well, because Doma was pretty close on scoring points, so I do want to see where that puts Doma after that. But wow, great teamwork there to be able to settle that one. 3-0 in the 4th game of this best of 5, and this is exactly what they needed. Maybe this will bring them some more confidence. We'll see.
Oh, what a great shot. That was one of the more stylish shots of tonight. It was just a really nice dunk. And now we have Ulu with the ball. It's off to Doma Rocket, who gets hit midair. Now before getting the ball off, though, Fetzy coming out of the chaos with it. Fetzy knows he needs to do something. He does not want this banana team to catch up in the series. He doesn't want it to go to best of 5. He wants to end it right here. Exactly. And now it's Sinez with the ball. And that one's going to be intercepted by Nick. What a great pick by Nick. And he's up on the inside. I'm not even meaning to rhyme half these things tonight, but it's just happening.
Just natural born talent, I must say.
Yeah. All right, now we have Nick. That one's up to Doma Rocket inside. That is gate 3 now. Looking for gate 4. He finds it not before. Sinez, though, was able to come from behind. What a great hit. Doma Rocket with the reset lap. It's first gate. Looking for a second. Inside wall. Coming down. A little bit of a break happened there. Ulu now with the ball. Looking for pass options. Gonna find Nick up inside the ball. Right through 2 defenders. It was like Red Rover, and he just got knocked over. That was crazy. And now we have Sinez with ball possession.
Fetsy, moving along, likes to carry the ball. Very friendly pass into Doma's hands there, as the possession does shift. 4 minutes left. Time to start thinking about going for a 3 for the Watermelons, as Bananas are on an attack of their own. Doma is going to transfer with a nice self-pass. Another self-pass, chaining those. Wants a little bit more speed, runs straight into Alexander's spin kick.
I feel like Alex was just standing there, like he knew Doma was coming down that way. And that's what I mean about these two players. They know each other so well. Alex, with very minimal effort, able to mirror Doma and get that tackle off for change of possession. And now we're seeing Alex with the ball outside wall. He's going to go ahead and pass that one over to Fetsy, and coming down with it, looking, thinking, finds Sinez. A nice dive pass over to Alexander. That donut's about to open for 1. If he's going to take it, that is the question. And Alex getting around these defenders, trying to really nice spin dodge there with a dive pass, getting it down that lane just barely. But Ulu going to pick that one up. That resets the lap, unfortunately.
What a great tackle there by Ulu to reset the lap. Absolutely well read there. Very, very well done. One thing I will say, Alexander decided to force that into a 1v3 situation, and it did work for him, to be fair, which... I mean, it's Alexander, so if it's gonna work for someone, it's gonna work for him. But it was Ulu came up really clutch with a dive kick in the bowl to reset that lap, and now it's an attack of their own. Ulu now with possession, gonna use his break to slow himself down, but also cut. Is he gonna pass this one away? Yes, he is. Doma coming down. Nick might be in a good position here to receive a pass. Yes, he is. I would take this one. I'm not sure if you would. And okay, maybe that's time where you don't take the one. But I would have committed to it at least. I don't know.
You know, if you don't commit, odds are you ain't gonna get it. So here we go. Now it's Fetsy. He's got the ball. He's moving back. He gets a nice dive pass inside to Sinez, outside to Alex. These quick passes are gonna make a difference here. The team plays are doing really well. Fetsy is above the net. It's a pass over to Fetsy as he comes down inside the bowl, narrowly missing a defender there. A nice dive, but it misses. Alex now with the ball through the 3rd gate, through the 4th gate, about. And there it is, off the Sinez. And another pass, that one misses. The ball is through. Alex has it. There's a 3 on the donut, but they want more. This could be game. Watermelons want to win it here, Z-Max.
A very friendly bounce there for Alexander. Fetsy 5, yes! Fetsy 5! Fetsy 5! Oh, Nelly.
Right now.
Oh,
I cannot believe
my.
that. Look at this. Alex has put all his trust in the Fetsy, and Fetsy delivers almost every time. That is a 5. That is Watermelons. That is bracket reset. I cannot believe my eyes.
Wowzers, Fetsy, and that puts him well ahead of everybody after that one, because that puts him, I believe, on 7 goals scored with 17 points, if I'm not mistaken. So, dang, I mean, that was truly something there from Fetsy. 17 points total. So, I mean, it's definitely something, and that means there's a bracket reset. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
That was great. You definitely sniffed that one out with your prediction. I cannot believe we're seeing a bracket reset. Now, mind you, his prediction also had Doma winning. Doma's team winning, so Bananas winning the bracket reset. Honestly, at this point, from what I've seen from Watermelons, I don't know if you want to change that prediction. I feel like Watermelons are performing very well tonight, and Fetsy has just been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been my standout player, I think, for this tournament. I'm going to say it. Fetsy was the standout player for me, I believe. And now it means bracket reset, but after that series, here's what I'll say. I'm trying to lean towards the other team now. I think Fetsy's I think they're gonna take it home. So, I don't know. I did say Dome was gonna take it home in the bracket reset, but after that performance from Fetsy, can I really say that? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. I gotta put my money on Watermelons. I really thought Bananas were gonna take this, but they're performing so well. So well. I didn't see that out of them earlier. I did not see that out of them earlier. They're playing on a whole new level. It's so cool to see the different synergies between Bananas and Watermelons. And to see Alex and Doma playing against one another. It's this is really great content. I am so glad to be here during this Frenzy night.
And would you look at that? Back to 0-0, back to square one here. Best of 5 yet again. And you know what that means? That the winner of this series takes it home. Fetsy leading the score sheet by a mile. Absolute mile. I don't even know if you can even catch up to him at this point. So it's really gonna be interesting. I'm switching my prediction. Fetsy and Alexander and Sainez are gonna be taking it.
I agree with you.
It.
Yep.
Yes, I'm gonna be like that. I'm switching my prediction.
Yep. Talk about hopping on the bandwagon.
Sue me, man.
So am I. Fetsy, Alex, Sainez really turning up. But you know what? Don't count Doma, Ulu, and Nick out. They've been performing so well tonight, and they just need to figure out a strategy that works. That's all they gotta do. They gotta change something. I don't know what, but they know they need to do something different because what they're doing right now is not working, unfortunately. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I just can't believe these passes from Alex to Fetsy. They're working so well.
Yeah, for sure. And it's right now. We were talking about his 17 points for Fetsy. That is, he might actually end up tripling the next point scorer. If everything goes to plan, it might happen. It might happen. And I'm here for it. Are you here for it? Because I am.
Oh, I've been here for it.
Yeah.
I'm so ready. Oh my goodness. Chat, what about you guys? Do you guys think Bananas win this or Watermelons? What are your votes in the chat? I want to see the chat go crazy. Who do you guys think wins this after the bracket reset? I can't even believe we got a bracket reset. This is amazing. I am so looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, exactly. Whenever there's a bracket reset, it's always just extra exciting to go and watch it, because that means that something could have gone awry in the winner's side of things. Maybe someone should have won something they shouldn't have. So these bracket resets are really exciting for me. And Sainez now going to drop, and it's going to drop back to Fetsy, back to Sainez. Possession getting changed. Ulu, what do you think Orange Team Bananas need to do in the series to take this one home?
I think what you do is you utilize Ulu. Between Doma and Ulu, I think, is where you want to utilize them. And you want to use Nick for ground game. I think if they can synergize that way, keep Nick low on the ground and utilize him for defensive situations, I think that's what is going to work for them. And I haven't seen too much of that yet. I see all three of them, synergizing in different ways. But they got to find something else that works. Something different. I don't know what, but they got to find it. And here's Sainez now on the outside. That's inside the Fetsy. Fetsy now upside in the bowl, looking for passes. He's got Alex on the left if he could get past, but it's off to Sainez on the right. A quick pass to Alex on the right. Is outside wall, inside wall. Gate 3 now, looking for another pass. He's going to, just about find him. Oh, Alex coming down with it, but not before Nick can put the stop. And that's what I'm talking about, keeping Nick on the ground. He's dangerous on defense, and they could really stuff these guys if they keep doing that.
Yep, I do like that analytical points from you there. Definitely agree with you here. Doma gets this one open. Fetzy just chilling under the net. The pass goes awry just a little bit. The tackle does go off, and a Fetzy with an amazing dive catch to reset that one. Denied by the Watermelons, and it's back to square one.
And the ball is through the first gate for the Bananas team here. It's Nick moving backwards with the ball. A nice little dodge to lose the defender. It's Ulu gonna get it, but not before he gets hit by Alex. And Alex now with the ball coming down and just squeezing through traffic. I can't believe he made it out of that alive, but he does just that. Was looking for a sling. Didn't catch him, though. Fetzy gonna get hit with the ball and maintaining possession just barely. Doma Rocket coming out of the chaos with it. Fetzy getting hit from behind. This just got violent, Z-Max.
Yeah, he was not getting out alive out of that one. That was confirmed death. Oh, Alexander hits a demon cancel there. Unfortunately, pass goes right into Doma's hands there. But, I mean, the defensive plays we're seeing from both these teams at the moment is just really, really great, as displayed by Sainez there, who's going to go ahead, pass it over to Alexander, hitting the first checkpoint, moving backwards now, getting trailed by Doma. Alexander v. Doma, who comes out on top. Alexander keeps it moving to Fetzy. Fetzy going to pass it over to Sainez. Sainez waiting for Fetzy, gets tackled, but Fetzy's going to be right there to recover the ball. Alexander's going to be in the open. Fetzy decides to take it back, using the inner lane here, gonna go up to Alexander. What's gonna happen? Oh, he's left alone.
Oh, Alex. Oh, he goes for the sling, missed it though. Alex with a dive pass is off to Fetzy. Fetzy been showing up tonight. Let's see if he can get around this corner. He does just that. It's Alex with a
do it!
That was perfectly timed! Oh my god! Watermelons again with these team chain passes. Look at this.
Wow!
Look at that pass. Oh god.
It's almost like they've been playing on the same team for years.
That is something you see with a well-trained esports team with lots of experience, but that is not the case here. These guys got drafted. These guys are playing today. They don't usually play together. And we're seeing things that, you know, actual teams pull, but they practice for at weeks at a time. Those were great passes, all very well timed. All players know what's going through each other's minds, and it's helping with decision making. Now we have Fetzy with the ball. It's off the spine once again. Fetzy, though, he's gonna recover it. And looking for Sainez, who's covered by two players, so he's going to move this one backward, get some breathing room. He finally cuts in front, and it's Alexander around the outside edge of the bowl with a nice hop tactic. It's Sainez inside Alexander. Bowl's open for one. Do they take another one? No, they can't now, as we have a change of possession.
Oh man, it's just I feel like Team Watermelons is just getting really into the groove there by these passes. They're just connecting so smoothly. It's just so beautiful to see. Fetzy's gonna pass it over to Sainez. Sainez passes it over to Alexander. He's got one man to beat in front of the goal, which is Ulu, which is very tough to beat. Fetzy takes him out. Alexander wants more. He wants more. He's going by himself. Fetzy's right there to support him. Fetzy's gonna hit another checkpoint. They're proceeding forward. Alexander with a great transfer. Can Sainez get up in time? Yes, he does. Sainez going in on the inside of the wall, gets the checkpoint. He needs to wait for someone to help him out. Is he gonna pass it away? Yes, he does. Alexander going to pass to Fetzy. Fetzy! Goal! Oh, yes! Yes!
God! Fetzy! I can't believe, I don't think anybody is gonna catch Fetzy for goals or points at this point. He is gone. He has left the rest of the pack in the wind. Fetzy is just an absolute master right now. He is the striker of the night.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that is with 100% certainty there. Fetzy just outperforming everyone today in the striking department. Fetzy more like Messi. Now Sainez moving in, unfortunately gets tackled by Doma. 4-0 in the first game of the bracket reset best of 5.
And now we have about a minute, 50 seconds left in the matchup. It's 0-4. Bananas need to make something happen. Fetzy, Alex, and Sainez, they just need to play carefully and take their time. No risking anything. They've got the 4. That's all they got to do. And so that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a lot of passing and trying to keep the distance between defenders. But here we go. This could be one of the last chances that the Bananas have to try and make something happen. So let's see how they utilize this chance. If they can capitalize on it, make something happen. Doma Rocket coming down with the ball, looking for a pass. It's Ulu on the outside. Ulu now looking for options, moving around defenders. It's Nick coming away with it. And he's near the spine. This guy is great with his ground game. You're not going to tackle him. He will get that pass off to Ulu. Ulu now with a pass, but that one's going to miss. Unfortunately, it was a bad mag. Ulu going to recover it, though, for his team. He is out. That's Nick. He's going to lose speed after this, so he's going to pass it over to Ulu. Ulu off the spine. Gets nice speed. He's got air. Ulu around the spine, and he's gone. Sinez ain't going to catch him as Doma Rocket gets the tackle. Now it's Nick inside the bull. Dropping back, he finds Doma inside the ball. Two defenders, he's not gonna make it. Oh my God, Ulu gets it back. It's off the Doma. Three on the Dota. He can't get up in time, and they lost their chance. Only 20 seconds left, and this one's pretty much in the books.
Only a 5 will do here for the Bananas at this point, but Fetzy has the ball. Are they gonna be able to get him? Fetzy passes away to Sinez. All he needs to do is just a little bit of height, dive away from where the Bananas players are. He's gonna pass it away. No, he's not, just holding it. And the first game of the best of 5 bracket reset goes to the Watermelons.
Watermelon showing us why they won the last series and why they're going to win this one. Their striking potential, their team passing capabilities, just the way that they're playing, all in all, is super impressive. Like we were saying earlier, these guys look like a proper team right now, and they have learned to synergize just within tonight's event. Very impressive, Z-Max.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, and now my stat department is updating me with some more stats on Fetzy. Fetzy now with 20 points and 8 goals. That is dangerous territory. Dangerous is what I'll say here. He is just on top of everything, no doubt.
I'm trying to figure out how he's getting through the defense. Doma, Ulu, and Nick. Ulu especially being the god that he is at goaltending. Fetzy is getting those goals in. He's getting them in. And not only is he not rushing shots, he's waiting for the perfect window of opportunity. And then you've got players like Alex and Sinez backing him up with great passes. Fetzy is set up for success right now, and that's exactly what we're seeing. So we're gonna have to see something out of Doma, Ulu, and Nick to see how they want to change this.
Indeed, yes. And now the Watermelons are 1-0 up. Just reminding everybody, they need 2 more wins to secure this entire tournament. And with the way that they've been playing, I wouldn't doubt that at all.
Now we have Fetzy. He's going to shoot that one off to Sinez on the inside. Outside, it's Alex up top high in the bowl. He's going to get smoked, though, by Nick on the outside as he passes that one back to Doma Rocket. Through gate 1, it's Doma, and Doma's really going to have to work together closely with his team if he wants to make things happen. But we have known Doma as a solo clutch kind of player. So
that's for sure. Let's
see what happens here. Ulu now receiving the ball. It's Doma Rocket moving forward, looking for Nick. He's going to go around the spine close. That donut's open for 1. It's only Alex in front of him. Ulu through the gate. It's still open for 1, but Alex guarding it closely. Ulu showing his offensive side. That one's off to Nick. As Nick comes down on the outside, it's Doma Rocket. Fakes the spine. A really great break there by Doma. And then Nick has the ball. He goes to the pass, but unfortunately it went straight to Alex.
Doma's positioning there not just good enough. Unfortunately, Nick was looking for the pass and Doma didn't quite understand, was going maybe for the keeper or just didn't have enough time to get up there for Nick. Unfortunately, opportunity lost, and now it's going to be the Watermelons with an attack of their own. Alexander hits the first checkpoint. Sinez looks like he wants to just force it through everyone, and he's going to with the pass to Alexander. That's actually going to work out as a little dump here for Fetzy. The goal is open. The other team does catch up here, so he's just going to turn back.
And this is Fetzy. This is the goal, pretty much the goal king tonight. He is the goal king, and he's going to shoot that one off the sign as it's back to Alexander, who's most likely looking for Fetzy at this point. He's going to go through the first gate. Now it's Fetzy, second gate. They're looking for 3. They're trying to get 3 on the board. Unfortunately, that self-pass did not go as planned for Fetzy. He's lost speed. He's need to get this one out to a player. Oh, but it just wasn't close enough. Alex, though, is going to scoop that up to save the day. Oh, my goodness. They want game.
It's happening. It's happening.
Game.
It's happening. Fetzy, the man you want with the ball. Ancora Fetzy, Ancora Fetzy, Ancora Fetzy, Ancora Fetzy, Ancora Fetzy, Ancora Fetzy. Oh, God, no, Ulu comes in clutch to get that 5-pointer intercepted right out of Fetzy's hands. Fetzy couldn't have converted there, and now it's Ulu on the offensive side. Naz gets the tackle, but can they recover the ball? Yes, they can. No, they can't. Maybe, yes. Doma now gonna not pass it away, wants to take it in his own hands. Doma moving backwards. They just need one more checkpoint. Nick gets up. He's a great passing opportunity. Goes right past the watermelon player. They hit it. Doma's gonna get up. He's gonna receive the pass. Can he take this one? Can he take this one? No, it hits the rim.
I cannot believe that. Ulu with the craziest save of the night. That was a 5 that he could not allow, and he didn't. So thank goodness for that. And now it's Doma Rocket through the first gate. They're looking for more points here. They need it. They need it desperately to get up on this series. It's Ulu now coming down inside wall. He's got Nick right in front of him. A little bit of a bounce there, a speed boost to him. And now it's Ulu coming back with the ball. Looking for Doma Rocket, top left. Doma's going to come down, gets up real quick. But that is, again, a huge interception here for the Watermelons, who have been really great at the man coverage and getting the ball back in those situations.
And now attacking again are the Watermelons. It seems like Bananas might be a little bit dispositioned here. It's a 1v1, and Nick from the back end gets his tippy toes onto Alexander and tackles him right in time to reset the ball. Now it's Fetzy yet again moving it over. He's gonna not take the spine there, even faked me out. Sainez finds himself in open position. Gonna self-pass Alexander just a little bit ahead of him for support. Fetzy is placed very well right now. Is the pass gonna come in? Yes, it does. Comes into Alexander, comes into Fetzy, gonna keep going for more. It's a great open lane. Fetzy moving it forward, going past the gate, gonna pass it over to Alexander.
Oh my God, now we have Alexander coming down inside the ball. It's Fetzy. That's gate 4. He gets past it. He's at the 80, the 70, the 60, the 50, the 40.
Yeah!
The touchdown. We got Watermelons with a 3 on the board. Sainez finally getting some points up there for his team. Absolutely amazing goal there by Sainez.
I'll be honest, the one of the most friendliest of bounces right into Sainez's hands, but you gotta just be there to get that ball. So all respect for Sainez for being there. And now Nick is going to recover, and they absolutely need these points. Alexander says, not today. Nick gonna pass it over to Doma. Doma moving it in, gonna hit the first checkpoint. He's gonna need the help of his players to get up for him. Nick now moving it. He's lost a lot of speed. Ulu's gonna be right there, but tackled by Alexander. Read like a book.
And now we have Alexander with the ball. That one's inside wall, off to Sainez. Gate 1. They're looking to get at least one more on the board here. Sainez now through the second gate. It's off to Fetzy, looking for third. He's also got Alex just ahead of him. Does he go for Alex? Yes, he does. Coming down, he's got a defender right there in his face. He just gets around him. And now we have the seesaw effect that Alex likes to do to maintain his speed, and he's doing just that. There's one on the donut, but looks like they want game here. Watermelons want to end this because they know they can. Narrowly missed by Nick there on the ground, but not before he comes back off the rebound. Nick with really great defense showmanship tonight.
And my stat department just told me that Sainez breaks into double-digit points with that three-pointer that he got. So congrats to him. I think the second player to break double-digit points today, only beat by Fetzy, mind you, who is on 20 points right now. And Ulu has an open net. He has an open net, but it's 0-3. One open net won't do. There's 1 minute left. Nick gonna take the inside wall. Doma moving in forward. They need this 3. Absolutely need it. They need to convert. A friendly bounce to Doma. What's gonna happen? He wants more. He wants more.
Oh my god, this can be their chance. Bananas need to get one on the board here for this series. Doma Rocket coming back. The three is open. He takes it. We are tied. It's 3-3 with 33 seconds left in the second round of this best of 5 after the bracket reset. This is absolutely amazing. Doma needed that. The Bananas needed that.
Smart play to go back there, because at that point it's really tough to risk that kind of stuff going for 5. I love the 33 seconds. It's just absolutely amazing. And Doma now breaks it to double digits 2 in points scored after scoring that 3. We'll get you the exact numbers a little bit later once I get them. Doma and Sainez with 10 points each, I believe, and that is place 2 and 3, I suppose, right after Fetzy. Alexander using break to hold off the ball. If they get the pass over here, they're just gonna have Ulu there to beat Fetzy. Gonna pass it away to Sainez. 2 players there, Doma and Nick, are waiting for them. They don't want to commit too hard. Alexander's gonna receive it and tackled by Doma.
And now we have Doma outside wall with the ball. Inside now, looking for gate 1. This is overtime. Either team has this game, but it's Bananas' possession right now. They really need this. In my opinion, their confidence has been diminished. They really need a confidence boost, and this will be what they need.
No!
Oh my god!
No!
And then Nick with the clutch!
He missed!
God!
He missed! Alexander missed in the most unfortunate spot! That is just so unlucky from Alexander. Oh, Nelly. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
That was so unfortunate for Alex. He's got to be so mad about that. Like, literally a pixel off from getting the ball, and Nick coming in with a clutch recovery to win in overtime. It's now 1-1 in this best of 5. We still have tons of action coming your way.
Yes, we do, and now it's 1-1 in this best of 5. That was game 2. Team Doma, or Team Bananas, take that one in style. Unfortunate for Alexander not getting that pickup after an amazing tackle, I must say. Unfortunate, really, but sometimes that's just the way things go in Roller Champions. Predictions for game 3, John?
Game 3, I think this is the beginning of something great for the Bananas. I feel like maybe with that confidence boost, they know they can do this, but it's got to get in their head that Alex almost stopped that. Alex almost put an end to that. So they won. Very close game, but I think that's the confidence boost that they needed. I could see game 3 going to Doma.
Duma. He brings the doom. He really brings the doom when he plays, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I see Bananas winning this one.
All right, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be your stat man right now. Give you some stats here. Doma with 6 goals scored and 10 points. Then in the same position, we got Sainez with 4 goals but 10 points. And leading the pack, Fetzy, 8 points, 20, or 8 goals and 20 points scored. 1-1 in best of 5 bracket reset. Let's do this.
Press 7 on the clock. Here we go. We got Sainez starting us off for game 3. It is now Doma Rocket passing back to Ulu. They're looking for the first gate. And that one's going to be intercepted by Sainez, who is going for gate 2. Not before getting hit, though, by Nick. And here we go. We got Nick coming down. He's inside the bowl. That's going to be a pass inside to Doma. Doma now with ball control, looking for passes. He's not going to take them. He doesn't need to rush anything. He was looking for a sling there, but just narrowly missing. It's now Nick's ball. Doma's getting knocked off the wall, so that eliminates a pass opportunity. So Nick dropping back, looking for a window. He finds it with Ulu. Ulu now on the outside, looking for for Nick, 106, and here he is inside wall. He was able to win the last game for this team. Let's see how he fares here for the Bananas. The Doma Rocket now outside wall, coming through, looking for an opportunity. He loses the ball, but he maintains possession. Absolutely amazing show. It is now Nick with the ball. He's faced with 3 defenders, and his team is back. Inside wall, he finds Ulu. Ulu's coming down for the... Oh, he almost got... Oh, but Nick is popping off for Bananas. Nick is Bananas.
Wow, wow, wow! Nick with potentially another very friendly bounce. But that's what you need sometimes. You gotta convert those points. 3 points again for Nick. I'm interested to see where that puts him on the score sheet. We will be back with those stats very shortly as Fetzy is gonna pick this one up. They could go for 3, could go for 5 in the situation. There's still a lot of time to play. Alexander's gonna be able to recover this one, followed very closely by Doma. Pass goes awry there, picked up by Ulu and reset.
And now we have Ulu with the ball. I cannot believe what we've seen from Nick. Ulu with a nice little emote. He's happy. They've got their confidence back. And you got to thank Nick for that. My goodness, it's like... It's like he won the loose ball lottery. Like, he's getting 2 opportunities to get it, and he got goals off of both of them, and that's amazing. Nick really showing up. Now we got, like, the battle of the emotes going on. It's great. Here's Doma now with the ball. Outside, inside the ball, he's going to get a jump to miss a defender. Looks for a sling. He finds it. Doma with a self-pass. He's got height. He's got speed. He's got eyes on the oval. He's coming down, getting around all these defenders, and another self-pass. Once again, he's going to come down with speed, beating both those defenders to the spine, and he goes for a goal! Doma Rocket showing up. It's now 4-0 for the Bananas winning this.
Doma, what a well-timed shot there. He saw Fetzy committed. He saw Fetzy committed and took the shot, putting them 4-0 up in game 3 of this best of 5. A really great position with over half more to play. Doma recovers it yet again. It seems like they found their groove a little bit. Nick now going to skate down the wall, gonna get it passed over to Doma. Doma has a clear lane. Alexander wasn't able to hit it. Ulu gets a really important tackle on Alexander. Can they finish this one off with 5? Can they finish it off? Doma's gonna go up the wall to the side. It's open. That's it!
What a save. They so needed that save, and they got it, thankfully. So the Watermelons are still in this. Alexander now coming around. They're looking to put 1 on the board at least here. And now we have Fetzy coming down. It's going to be a nice pass over to Sainez. We've seen some really great passes from this team today. Watermelons trying to find their footing back as this now very confident Bananas team has been just destroying them on this match. Now it's Ulu with the ball coming down, and he's got room. He's got room to work, and he still's got room. These defenders really struggling to keep up with an Ulu, and Ulu can lose the ball, but not before Nick once again gets a recovery goal. Nick is the absolute person you want on your team when you lose the ball. My goodness.
Nick is there again to pick up that loose ball when they needed the most and gets it to go 5-0 in game 3. Absolutely incredibly done there from Team Bananas, and they are just 1 game away from taking this home.
They're saying call Nick the janitor because he is cleaning things up. And I gotta agree with that. Oh my God, what a mess. All these ball losses, but Nick is always there with the broom. He picks it up, he gets it in the trash can every time. I am loving this from Nick. Wow, just at the right place, at the right moments, always. What a great matchup. It's now 2-1, and we got the Bananas leading over the Watermelons. We're moving over to game 4 shortly. What do you think's gonna happen here, Z-Max?
It's tough to call. Now put me in a pickle here because now my previous prediction is happening. So really puts me in an uncomfortable spot here. Not quite sure what to think. But one thing I know for sure is Nick takes back 2nd place in points with 12 points scored and only trailing by 8 points scored. Only, I say only, but trailing by 8 to Fetzy.
That's, you know what, that's crazy, the amount of goals that Fetzy has, but to see Nick scoop up 2nd place, that is something to look at seriously because he's playing so well after the bracket reset. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just luck, but he's there. He's there. Every time that ball is lost, Nick has gotten it. And that is something that you don't want to rely on too much, but thank goodness it's happened for them because now we're seeing a much different Bananas team here.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Alexander now picks this one up. Gonna go on the inside. Pass it over to Sainez. Great transfer them from Alexander. A little bit of an unnecessary pass there, I suppose, but is able to recover it. Unfortunate tackle there by Nick. Is not able to recover this. And I think right here, the most important thing is to score first. You need to score first. The team that there needs to be a team that is trailing. They need to be playing on the back foot, whether that is Team Blue or Team Orange, doesn't matter. But you absolutely need to score first.
That's right. It's so important at this point because this is a make or break game. It's either you stay in it or you're out for the Watermelons case. So definitely a little bit of a stressful situation and super important to score first, even if it's just a one.
Clutch.
All right, we have another clutch takeaway. Alexander taking that ball and through gate one, it's Ulu. Back over to Sainez though. This ball is back and forth possession-wise. We have a dive pass to Alex. Looks like they're gonna work the back end here. Moving backwards in the oval, a huge dive. Looking for a pass, he finds it with Fetzy. Fetzy, being a very dangerous player tonight, sends it off to Alex, who sends it then off to Sainez. Outside in the bowl, it's Alex, but he's covered in coverage here. That one's going to be a bounce off at Doma Rocket coming away with a change of possession to Ulu.
They did have a nice rhythm going there with those passes. Unfortunately, one of those passes did not convert, and they were not able to get it. Now Doma on the offensive completely gets his head taken off by Sainez, who now has Fetzy on support. He's going to definitely pass this one away. Yes, he does. Nig skates right through him, forgets to tackle, and a great tackle there from Doma. Who's going to recover it? It's Alexander from Narnia, it seems like. Dives all the way from there. Sainez passes it to Fetzy. They need to get an attack of their own right now. Fetzy needs help. He's all alone. 1v3. Sainez is right there. So is Alexander. They're moving it forward.
And now we have Alexander on the outside. He's looking for gate 2. He finds just that. Both his teammates hanging back a little bit too far, so he's going to keep pushing, trying to keep distance between him and these defenders. There he finds Fetzy up high in the bowl. They're looking for gate 3. It's a pass over to Alex. They get gate 3. Looking for gate 4. They can potentially put the first point on the board if they get that last gate, and trying to work it around the edge. He does just that. It's off to Sainez, who gets another dive pass over to Fetzy. Fetzy cutting back in, trying to close distance on the net, but they are going to remain safe. Here's the Watermelons now off to Fetzy. They need to win this one or else they are out. So they're playing this very carefully, and I can see that.
Fetzy passes it to Alexander. They want it. They want the points. Fetzy gonna keep going. He's gonna keep going. My heart is racing for this team. Fetzy gonna definitely pass this one over to Alexander! Ulu right there to end that.
I cannot believe that just happened. That was heartbreaking for the Watermelons. Definitely not something they wanted to happen. And now we have Doma with the ball on the inside coming down. He's looking for a pass. Maybe he's gonna fake the spine, which has been working really well for him. I like that technique. And now we got Doma with the ball again inside the bowl, narrowly missing defenders. Gets a nice pass off to Ulu. It was almost intercepted, but they got lucky. Nick now on the outside. The donut's open for one. Do the Bananas get the first goal here? It's a sling. They want more. It's a dump. A bit of a questionable one, but it goes into the hands of Doma, thankfully. Doma with a self pass, maintaining speed. He's got distance. He gets a nice cut back, and that is a huge interception by Alex, getting back into Doma's dome once again.
You do not believe how much I want a game 5. I am rooting for the Watermelons here. I want game 5. I want the final game. Please give it to us. Come on, Watermelons. I know you got it in you. I know you do. Fetzy moving in forward, gets taken out by Nick. Fetzy gets the ball, but is taken out again. Ball changes possession. Nick, yet again, to pick up that ball.
And Nick has been so great for the Bananas. on this series since the bracket reset. He gets it off to Ulu, who's now near the spine, looking for the first gate, not before Sinez steals it, but Nick, once again, showing up when it counts, gets that first gate. They now have possession, looking for gate 2. They're gonna find it. Doma's got speed, and he's got one pass option, now 2.
Wow.
He just hit though, and that one's gonna be change of possession once again, back over to the Watermelons.
Very well read there from Fetsy. Doma was just unable to get past him. Fetsy just too good in that bowl with those tackles. Alexander getting speed, got 2 teammates ahead of him, one on one wall, one on the other. He's definitely passing it away to Fetsy. Fetsy's gonna pass it back to Alexander. They have a free lane. All the orange players wanted to rotate. Doma is still following. Sinez, this is gonna be a game of ones. Surely they want one. They want one. Yes!
Watermelons still in this with a much needed one. Sinez showing up on the part. Look at how high he gets here, and it gives him a lot of speed. It's just a perfect dunk. It was perfectly executed, no defenders in his way, and that is what we want to see from Watermelons in hopes to bring this to game 5.
Just like the McDonald's little jingle, I'm loving it. It is going, it's smelling like game 5. Please be game 5. That's all I want. That's all I want. But now, oh yes, Alexander, he hears me, but unfortunately gets tackled by Ulu. Ulu wants none of that. Gonna pass it away to Doma. Doma, pass it away to Nick in the nick of time. Haha, see what I did there? He was gonna keep moving. Sinez misses that tackle. Oh, Ulu's gonna keep moving. They're getting those gates really fast. It's very dangerous for the blue team.
And now we have Ulu on the inside looking for an option, and he finds it with Doma Rocket. Now through the 3rd gate. Now they need the 4th gate. We have less than a minute left in this matchup. Bananas need to get 1 on the board at least if they want to tie this up for a little bit of an extended period of time to get the win, but he loses the ball. This can very well be their last possession for Bananas, so they're going to have to play this very carefully. It's off to Nick. Nick is going to pass that one back to Doma, who hits the spine. He's got height, he's got speed, and it didn't work out. Oh my god, they got the ball back. Thank goodness. It is now just over 20 seconds left in this matchup. The lap has been reset because they did lose possession for a split second. Doma's going to get that one off, but it misses the intended target.
No,
Ulu coming up with
get
it. Try and get a pass away. He does it with Nick. Nick with the ball. It's a back pass to Ulu. They need this. They need this.
Oh,
they have
come on! Come on, yes! We're getting game 5! John, we're getting game 5!
We are getting game 5, guys. We are getting a game 5. Both these teams really want this. They have been so good tonight. Both these teams showing their pros and their cons. And look what we're left with. A bracket reset and a game 5 2-2. This is so well done. I cannot wait to see who wins this. I don't even know anymore. I can't even predict anymore. I just think Roller Champions wins at this point.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I want, and it happened. This is what I want, and it happened. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just fantastic. It's just fantastic. Oh man, who's taking it? I don't know. I'm on the edge of my seat. What do you think? Even though we did make predictions and we backed out on our predictions.
Oh man, I can't even predict it anymore. Like I said, I just don't know. Both these teams have been showing me different things. Every game that goes by, it hasn't been the same game. All 10 of these games, all 9 rather, have been different. So, or the last one didn't go to best of 5, did it? So what? Eight games now we're in, I think.
We're in deep. We're in deep. Yeah, I think this is game 9, I believe.
Yeah, so we're going into game 9, and I haven't seen the same thing more than once. So I don't know. This is crazy. I gotta give it to Bananas. I'm gonna give it to Bananas. I think
I'm gonna give it to Watermelons.
All right, here we go. We're divided.
Let's go. It was only going to end this way, John. The famous words. It was only going to end this way. Game 5, bracket reset. Team Fetsy versus Team Doma. Watermelons versus Bananas. And a great start with nobody getting the ball. Let's see how this develops.
And now we have Doma Rocket coming down with the ball. And like a rocket, he's moving quickly through the first gate. It's Doma now looking for Spine. He's going to fake it, though, and it's going over to Nick. Nick, very good on his feet, doesn't get tackled easily, and you can see that here. He's looking all around. He's a very aware player. However, he does pass it, and it ends up getting tackled out of somebody's hands, and it lands in Alexander's. Now we have Fetzy with the ball. He goes for a nice pass over to Sinez, who's moving backwards in the oval here, hitting the spine. He's got height. He's going to come down with speed, but he has all the defenders in the world in front of him. That was a wall. I didn't see him going anywhere past that, Z-Max.
Yes, indeed. Who is going to take this one home? Man, I think it's going to be one of those things where you got to score first. You just got to score first. You need the other team to chase. You need the other team to chase the game. So I think it's very important to score first. That's just my philosophy on this. Doma's going to dive. No open passes. And the pass goes awry. I think Alexander's going to be able to get it. No one gets it. Nick gets it. The cleanup crew right there. Nick still has the ball somehow. Not quite sure how he's ended up with it. Doma now moving in. He's going to use the spine. No, he's not. Fakes me out. Going to Nick. Goals open. Are they going to go for more? Take one. Nick. Doma. Gonna go for more. He wants more. Ulu and Doma wants more.
Go for more. At this point, I'm convinced Bananas want 9. So now we have Nick with the ball. Once again, the cleanup crew is here. That is through the final gate. There's 3 on the donut. Do they take it? Here's Doma Rocket. He's gonna go around for more. This is an extremely stressful situation that Doma is forcing. No, he's moving backwards. This watermelon team do not know what to do. Look at the chaos around the net. Doma really playing with feelings right now. And now Doma going through the 3rd gate, and he's bringing it back again. Only Fetzy near the net. Alex around 2 of his teammates. He's only got Alex to beat here. And now Doma Rocket moving backwards. He's unsure about how he wants to pursue this, and really playing the field right now.
This is really interesting. Oh, too much thinking from Doma. Alexander, yes, he stops it. Yes, he does. Now it's back to square one. 4 minutes left to play. Nick progressing it forward. He's gonna have Ulu in the open. Sinez misses his tackle. Hits gate 3. Gonna hit gate 4. Goes to Doma. Doma gonna keep going for more. It seems like he hasn't learned. Sinez just barely misses. Alexander's gonna be on him. Can he get the tackle? Ulu is right there. Draws away the attention. Alexander's down. Pass it over to Nick. Nick. He's gonna take it. No, he's not. Yes, he is. What a save!
A huge save by Sinez for the watermelons. My goodness, he plucked that out of the sky like it was a watermelon seed. That was a great save. Thankfully, he was able to stop that. And now we have Ulu with the ball on the outside wall. That one's through the 3rd gate. Looking for 4. It's open for 1. Does he take the quick shot? No, he doesn't. Doma's got speed. He wants more. No, he's going to cut back. No, he was just looking for the sling. Oh, but he's hit by Alex. Alex is really in his head tonight.
Non-stop offense. It's just non-stop offense from the Bananas. They truly are going bananas in this situation. It seems like the Watermelons just can't get the ball for more than 10 seconds. Now Alexander, he's gonna be on it. He's gonna cut back. Fetzy gets height. Fetzy receives the ball. Alexander's there open. He's gonna keep going. Gets tackled by Nick. And yet again, it's another Bananas attack. Nick gonna wait for Doma. Doma gets up. The pass is not gonna come. Nick keeps going. Skates past everyone. He's gonna fall down. Ulu.
Oh my god, now it's inside. It's Doma Rocket coming down. Looks like Ulu lost a lot of his speed. He does get back up on the wall, but Doma Rocket's gonna reverse this one. He's getting some breathing room. He does get a nice sling there, moving towards the spine, but it was a mistake as Alex once again able to read Doma. Every single time Doma gets shut down, it's Alex on the other end of that altercation. He's definitely gonna want to utilize his team a little bit more, especially when Alex is close. Speaking of Alex, he's got the ball now, looking for the 2nd gate. He's gonna get it with Fetzy. A nice pass. That one's gonna be passed up to Sinez. Inside wall. Fetzy coming down with it. A nice pass over to Sinez. Another one over to Alexander. Alexander coming down off the spine. Outside wall.
Fetzy.
Great pass to Fetzy. He's in front of the net, but Fetzy wants more. Or does he?
No.
What a nice fake, but Doma is all over that red. I'm like a buck.
Wow, this game doesn't let up. It just doesn't let up. It just keeps going. When you think there's no more gas, there's gonna be more gas. Fetsy now up top, gonna hit the first checkpoint. They had a really nice flow state where they were just passing the ball forward. Fetsy with a great tackle yet again is unable to receive the ball. Ulu gonna take the inside, gets it, resets the lap. 1 minute 30 left to play. All 3 of the blue players are in the bowl. Nig decides to go back for that reason. Going in, no support just yet. Fetsy commits, doesn't get the tackle, gives it away to Ulu. Ulu moving in, gonna keep going, hits it, gonna hit the brake. Oh, this might be it. Nick going in forward. Sainez is not able to read him. Ulu going in. He's gonna pass this one to Doma, the most reliable player, or one of the most reliable players. He's gonna shoot. No, he's not. Nick! Oh my God! No way! John!
I cannot believe that dive kick. Did you see that? Nick was just about to release that into the net, and the dive kick to save the ball. That was just absolutely amazing. What is going on? We have less than a minute left. In fact, only 40 seconds left, and there's still nothing on the board from either team. Nick pushing for gate 4. He tried to get the sling, but it just wasn't enough, so he's gonna go ahead for the pass. Up to Ulu, left side. That is
it gonna happen?
They get it! Series going to Bananas! Bananas win the grand finals here at the Feburary Frenzy!
Wait, no they haven't. they haven't won.
What?
It wasn't overtime, it's still 1-1.
Oh my God!
John got too excited! We still got 27 seconds left to play, baby! Oh, here we go! It was only gonna end this way. John just completely lost it. He didn't understand. Fetsy going in. Oh my God, this is only gonna end this way. Alexander, Sainez, they gotta keep moving. They can't let the ball loose. They can't. The team play needs to be on point right now. Sainez, Alexander needs to get up. Alexander gets up. It has to happen. Alexander. Fetsy, I'm gonna Fetsy, come on. He wants more.
God. Oh my God.
Fetsy. Oh. Not like this! Not like this!
We can't breathe! It's off the Fetsy!
Sainez! Give it to Fetsy! Give it to Fetsy! What is going on? Alexander! Go! No! I can't!
My God!
I can't!
What a frenzy! What I can't. I'm lost for words, C-Max. Watermelons coming away with it with that last ditch 3. Absolutely amazing. And
John.
Watermelons are winning the Feburary Frenzy. Absolutely amazing. Caster's curse. I absolutely cursed it. I got so excited. I totally thought that was overtime. It has been a crazy night. My goodness, Z-Max.
And one stat for you right there. Alexander's only goal is the tournament winner. Tournament winner, John. What? What?
I didn't see that coming, man. I didn't see that coming. Like I said, Roller Champions wins. That was just unbelievable to watch. I could barely breathe. I'm sweating. If you could see me right now, I'm literally dripping in sweat. Like, that was like literally watching the end of the world. That was crazy. Oh my God. Fetsy, Alex, and Sainez moving forward for the trophy. And they win the Feburary Frenzy. Absolutely amazing show.
I can't believe it, John. I really can't. I really can't. It's just insane. It's just insane. How? That was possibly one of the greatest, things I've witnessed ever.
Yeah, the bracket reset, the going best of 5 to the very last game, the one on the board where I thought it was the end, but really we had 20-some seconds left, and then we have Watermelons coming around within that 20-some seconds to score a 3. What a show! What a show. That's probably the best game that myself or ZMax has ever seen.
John, it was such a pleasure sharing this spotlight with you. Just completely turned into a shouting match almost, because at a certain point, just I didn't know what to do. Congratulations to Fetsy, Alexander, and Sainez taking it over Doma, Ulu, and Nick. And let's just go over the points real quick. In the end, Fetsy does take it with the golden glove, golden hand, golden loot ball, with 8 goals scored and 20 points scored. Absolutely incredible. He had 3 1-pointers, 4 3-pointers, and 1 5-pointer. Nick coming in second place with a total of 6 goals scored, 12 points scored, which is 8 under Fetsy, and he had 4 1s, 1 3, and 1 5. And tied for third place is Doma and Sainez, with both of them 11 points scored. However, Doma outscoring in the goals department with 7, and Sainez only scoring 5, meaning he scored a little bit more of the high value points. I mean, overall, just an amazing tournament. I could not have it's just one of those things, man. I got some more stats for you for all the chatters here. Doma had the most 1-pointers with a total of 5. Nick and Fetsy tied with the most 5-pointers. Both of them had 1, and no one else did. And Sainez had the most 3-pointers with a total of 3 3-pointers. So absolutely incredible stuff from all the players. Fetsy taking home the golden loot ball. I don't know. How about the chat decides? John, can you tell me what they want the award to be? Golden glove, golden loot ball, golden what? You know how like soccer does golden boot? What's the chat saying? Because I don't have it up.
Hey, guys, what is it? What is it? The golden glove for sure? You guys think golden glove? Golden skate? We got somebody say golden skate. Golden balls, says Wasian. I think golden glove. You know, I think golden glove wins this. We've already got 2 for golden glove. It's gotta be golden glove.
Golden glove. Yeah, you score the points with your hand, so it makes sense. I did make a mistake. Sainez didn't have the most 3-pointers. It was Fetsy with the most 3-pointers with 4. Thank you, stats department, for doing that. Now I would like to invite our Mr. Host, Mr. Razy, to say a few last words. If you have anything to say, Razy, the floor is yours.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of speechless, but I just want to say, like, thank you to everyone who showed up, who played 6-mans, and, you know, helped make this happen just by participating in the community and playing the game. This was a hype event. This was really good. And of course, thank you to all you guys here with me right now that are helping actually just make today happen. This was really great. I think this was a very special event, and I'm glad it happened.
It was indeed a very special. Everyone, thank you for tuning in to the Feburary Frenzy over here on Razy's Twitch channel. Make sure to go ahead and drop him a follow. He is an amazing Roller Champions player and just a great person to be following if you're in the Roller Champions community, so definitely go ahead and do that. Stay tuned for more things. There's definitely more things happening in the coming weeks. Hopefully we have TFL ending, we have a Neo Retro ending, so those are all promising to be hype events. But as for now, thank you guys for tuning in. John, it was a pleasure sharing this amazing grand final with you, and take us away, John.
Oh, this was absolutely amazing. We had so many great players came out, and all the hard work from Razy ended with this absolute amazing creation. This event was Razy's baby, and we all need to appreciate what Razy's done for us, and we love him so much. for putting together the Discord and creating opportunities like this. Six Mans is blossoming into something that we can all appreciate. And the community we meet along the way, it's so important to me. So thank you so much, you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. I hope you guys had a great night. Hope it was better than your yesterday and not nearly as good as your tomorrow. Until next time, this was the Feburary Frenzy Invitational. Have a great night, everybody.
Understand.